We are Elevate Localizers, and we are happy to be proposing this project to you. By the time we're finished, you will be as excited as we are to launch a community translation project to localize bodybuilding.com. First, what is community translation, and what can it do for you? To put it simply, community translation is harnessing the language skills and enthusiasm of your consumers to localize parts of your website. People who love your site and appreciate all that it offers will help you translate and spread what they love. Your content, localized, will expand the scope of bodybuilding.com's reach throughout the globe. You are huge already. Just imagine what community translation can do. As you say yourselves, there is strength in numbers in the largest online fitness community. There are about 4 million users on the site, and 1 million are members of your body space community. You currently have the ability to deliver to 151 countries and already offer shipping and currency localization for 8 countries. You already have an interface in place that helps people share, including Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Google+, and YouTube. In fact, 2 of these social networking platforms used community translation with huge success themselves, as did Mozilla, Adobe, and others. We'd like to point out that your community of users is already at work, using platforms to explain how to navigate bodybuilding.com to others, in their languages, in Chinese and Japanese, for example, and in Russian. So where do we start? With choosing content that is suitable for community translation, and then developing and launching a pilot project. Users in your community will be motivated to contribute if what they are offered to translate is fun and interesting. These first steps, preparation and the pilot project, are very important. You need a large pool of users willing to contribute, and you want the quality of their translations to be appropriate. You will want to start with a pilot project, maybe targeting particular languages where you have a lot of users, strong sales, and a reliable delivery system. You can count on us to manage this pilot, monitor its progress, and change course if necessary. Willing to contribute, and you want the quality of their translations to be appropriate. You will want to start with a pilot project, maybe targeting particular languages where you have a lot of users, strong sales, and a reliable delivery system. You can count on us to manage this pilot, monitor its progress, and change course if necessary.
Since the community values maintaining their health and love your product, what better way to reward them than efforts such as gifts? And that's, for example, on your site, you already have products that you push out when people purchase. For example, as we see here, you provide free gift options for orders over $200. Now, let's say if we want your users to translate more, let's say if they translate over, say, 200 or 2,000 translations, provide them with a water bottle or even a tank top, or better yet, a protein bottle shake. Other ideas include gift certificates, free supplements, again, BPA free water bottles, and as they continue to translate, more premium prizes can be handed out to users. This can include premium workouts, exclusive training videos, and even premium protein powders. In terms of visibility, we can brainstorm campaign ideas to record more users to help out. For example, we can create short 30-second video campaigns and post them on, say, YouTube. One campaign can tie in fitness, for example, become a champion translator. That message can motivate people to sign up and translate. In addition, Elevate Localizers can help bodybuilding.com organize community events in gyms around the United States and worldwide. This can coincide with, say, any, quote, awareness day or international fitness campaign days around the world. Engaging your community is key when you're asking people to translate for bodybuilding.com. Now, many translation tools are often not user-friendly, so we want to make sure that the community platform that asks users to translate is very straightforward, simple, and easy to use. Now, tasks should not be daunting, otherwise your users will shy away from helping with translations. One example that we want to point out is how Google harnessed their community to translate. They provided ways to motivate. They gamified their platform, and the way they motivated people, once they translated, say 100 or 200 translations, you get a badge and you level up. Now, bodybuilding.com, we see that you already have a ranking system in place in your community forum. And Elevate Localizer can apply this to help engage users in translation. Now, for example, each time they enter information, the more points they accrue, helping them gain their rep power, as we can see here. Now, the higher the rep power you go, the more you will be rewarded, say with free water bottles or tank tops with your achievements. And, elevate your status with badges and maybe become a champion translator in place. Now, Elevate Localizers can provide these, say, champion translators with the opportunity to become, say, content editors or translation trainers to further help mentor newcomers into the translation universe. Building community. Now, since there already is a community page tied into the bodybuilding.com system, as I have a screenshot of it right here, the idea of building community is a part of the bodybuilding culture, and we want to encourage users to translate. And one way to help maintain that quantity idea is to provide support. Now, for example, when users don't feel they are quite up to speed with translations, the community forum is a great platform for users to exchange ideas, advice, reference style guides, ask questions, and figure out translation solutions together. Now, this supportive environment can help boost confidence and once again perpetuate a positive culture. We also want to encourage users to help provide feedback and insight into the translation platform itself, as well as other areas to boost motivation.
Next, I want to discuss how we at Elevate Localizers will help maintain translation quality assurance within our community translation platform. And so I'll talk a little bit about our user interface, how we incorporate automation, the types of resources we can help you provide for your translators, the community voting process, and the final review. So first I want to go into our user interface. As you can see here, it's a very simple interface. You can see your target text here and your source text beside it. And you can also see from a screenshot here where the source text appears on the site. So translators can easily adapt their translated text in order to fit the tone and the size and the available space on that site. And this will decrease the amount of time that you have to spend revising and reviewing translations. The user interface also includes an automatic terminology lookup, and we can help you to develop a terminology list in each of your core languages so that users can understand how different terms are being used on the site and make sure they're using preferred terminology. We can also help you to develop a style guide that will also be linked here in the translation platform so that users can easily see the type of voice and tone and style that you would like them to use as they translate for your site. Once users submit their translation, it will go through an automated quality assurance lookup, which will check to make sure that preferred terminology is being used, as well as automatically filter out spam or any other inappropriate content. Once the translation is submitted, it goes into the community voting phase. For the community voting phase, we want to adapt the rep point system that is already in existence on your site. So in the community forum, when a forum post is considered to be of high quality, users can use this scale here in order to give it a positive reputation, or if it's abusive or spam or off topic, they can vote it down and give it a negative reputation. And the longer users, if you compare these two users, you can see that the longer users have been on the site, the more rep points that they have, and the more ability they have to influence other people's reputations by their own votes. So this system is very easily adaptable to a translation quality voting system. So for bodybuilding.com, we want to incorporate a system where users can vote on each translation and give it positive rep points if it's accurate or negative rep points if it isn't, and they will be able to see how other users have rated the translation as well. Once each translation receives enough votes, it moves on to the final review phase. In the final review phase, we recommend at the start, in the initial stages of the community translation project, that a professional translator check each of the translations that are approved by the community. Once you, this will help to catch any potential issues that may occur in the initial stages and finalize them or correct them before they're finalized to the site. As the community becomes more established, as we mentioned earlier, translators can become involved as community reviewers and decrease the need for that professional check. And you can also move towards checking only a sample of translations rather than checking every single translation that's approved. And we feel that these quality assurance features will help bodybuilding.com to translate their user interface and their website content quickly and accurately and efficiently. And so we want to thank you very much for having us here today to discuss our proposal for bodybuilding.com's community translation. And we look forward to working with you.